This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Be advised that the views and opinions of the hosts and guests do not reflect those of the station.
Philippines, good evening. Naimbag Arabi, masantos siya salabin si kayo amin. Maya pa bengi keka, maradyaw na diyom sa ijuhurot. Maupay nga gabi, haiyong tanan dida. Buenas noches. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh. Maayong gabi sa Tibok Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, up to Philippines, Sabah. Ako po si Eric Espina at ito ang inyong nag-iisang republika. Kasama po sa pag-unlad ng isang bansa ay isang malakas na katiwasayan o national security. Kaakibat nito ay isang matayog, malakas, matapang na sandatahang lakas. Kasama din po sa haligi ng isang sandatahang lakas ay ang tinatawag natin mga laang kawal o mamamayang kawal. Napapanahon po dahil malapit na po ang pagdiriwang ng anibersaryo ng ating mga laang kawal. Kaya po sa gabing ito ay tututukan natin at bibigyan natin ng daan ang ating Armed Forces AFP Reserve Force Development. Mapalad po tayo dahil makakasama natin ang ama po ng Reserve Force Development ng buong bansa. Walang iba kundi si Rear Admiral Robert A. Empedrad, AFP. At kasama niya po din upang magpaliwanag ay nandito po si Colonel Aguinaldo pa talaga. Aguinaldo Ordonez. Good evening to both of you. Good evening.
Magandang gabi, Eric, and
Yes.
sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa Global Network News. Maraming salamat sa imbitasyon na to at may papaliwanag natin sa ating mamamayan kung ano ba itong Reserve Force Development na to.
Malapit na po ang anibersaryo
Yes, ang schedule ng anniversary ng ating Reserve Force will be on the 17th of September.
Yes.
Yun yung schedule na gagawin natin yung ating anniversary celebration.
In previous celebrations that I've witnessed, talagang merong paradang nangyari, no? In this case, how will it be? It will be austere, it will be conservative. What will be the nature of the celebration?
Just the same, we will invite the Secretary of National Defense as our guest of honor. Meron din demonstration of our capabilities, and we will award the deserving units of the Reserve Force as well as the individual officers and enlisted personnel. Yung mga napili na mabigyan ng award will be recognized during the anniversary celebration on 16 September.
Magkakaroon po ng mga static display. There will be...
Yes, of course.
Okay. And then, mga tao po will be wondering, no? Who comprises the reservist? What branches of service?
The reservist is composed of the Philippine Navy Reservists, the Philippine Army Reservists, and the Philippine Air Force Reservists. We also have the AFP Reserve Commands, which cater to the technical reservists and the civil military affairs division. Parang yung mga technical services handled by the AFP Reserve Command. Pero meron tayong Navy Reservists, may Air Force Reservists, and Army just like you are a brigade commander of the Army Reserve.
Yung mga AFARO po, kasama din po, at yung PARO.
Yes. The affiliated reserve units, it's also part of the Army, it's also part of the Navy, Air Force, and the AFP Reserve Command.
Baka, people might not understand what is an AFARO because we're using a shorter term here, no? What does an AFARO mean and what does a PARO mean, and how does one become part of this organization?
the reserve force composed of the ready reserve units or the affiliated reserve units. Ito yung ready reserve units are the ones who will be trained for warfighting and HADR. In case kailangan natin sila, immobilize sila. The affiliated reserve units these are the companies that called to maintain and operate essential government utilities such as transportation,
okay.
water, medical, to assist the government in case of disaster or whatever requirements that we need to help our countrymen. So na-activate sila o na-affiliate sila sa armed forces as a particular unit. Katulad
Integrated sila, they are integrated.
Yes,
as a
they are
unit,
part
yes.
of the ready reserve units. Isa yan na example yung University of Perpetual Help System Delta in Las Piñas. So they are activated as affiliated reserve units. So pagka kailangan natin sila, we call upon them on a volunteerism basis and they serve. They provide HADR, may capability sila. They provide doctors, kasi medical hospital
Yes,
sila eh.
yes.
So meron din tayong mga affiliated reserve unit na transportation, involved in power.
Yes.
So yan, kailangan natin sila. So nakakatulong sila sa ating gobyerno.
So if a company is listening, hospital, transportation, they have a local waterworks system,
Yes. All of
they can actually go to you.
and join the reserve force.
And join the reserve
As
force.
an affiliated reserve unit.
Okay, and then based on their organization, sila na mismo ang reserve
Yes.
unit sa
Yes.
sa utility na
Yes.
they're managing.
We will review the organization. In fact, yung University of Perpetual Help System Delta, ang commander nun si Brigadier General Tamayo.
Tamayo, yes.
Yes, so he's the brigade.
Aha.
And he has his own staff that is composed of reserve officers.
Aha. Some people will say, what is the advantage for, let's say, a company or a educational institution to be joining the reserve, especially in times of emergencies, war?
Well, of course, these are all volunteerism in
Yes, yes.
nature. So, sila, if we call on them, immediately yung buong company niya can be mobilized by that command and control within their structure to provide the necessary services that we needed.
And they can protect their own.
Yes, they can protect their own.
Sila na magbabantay mismo ng sarili nila, ano?
Yes. If they need additional protection from from the regular force, then we provide for them.
Let me just slide this in. It's better for them to join the APARO or the PARO rather than in times of war, the AFP can actually take over the operations. Tama
No,
ba ho?
they will not.
Pa in times of war po yata, pwede yata, no?
They will only provide the support system that are needed.
Oo.
Pero yung in times of war, yung ready reserve units, yung i-activate or immobilize natin to be part of the armed forces structure. Pero itong affiliated reserve units, they have their own organization. Halimbawa, kung ang ano nila is medical, ganyan, they have the capability to conduct disaster response. So, gagamitin nila yung kanilang mga resources to do just that. We give them tasking and they perform what the tasks that are given to them.
I'll ask Colonel Ordonez what is the marching orders? What is the commander's intent of J9 Empedrad with regards to reserve force development? Ikaw ang pasasagutin ko dyan.
Actually, the word reserve force development, ang ibig po sabihin nito, yung mga development na how to enhance our reservists. So, ang J9 ngayon is more particular on the enhancement of their HADR capabilities. So,
Pag sinabi mo HADR, para lang maintindihan ng mga nakikinig.
ito yung tungkol sa humanitarian
Assistance.
and disaster response
Yes.
activities. Meron kaming program na nakatarget sa 11 provinces ngayong taon na ito. And yung kuwan na ito, itong mga activities na ito, nakapokus doon sa enhancement ng kanilang capability sa HADR. Kasi meron dito yung ituturuan sila how to perform o how to among themselves kung paano sila mag-organize, paano nila i-demonstrate o paano nila i-undertake kung sakaling may disaster responses.
Aha.
So meron ding tayong ginagawa with regards to yung mastering natin ngayon, yung mastering. Nagma-master kasi tayo ngayon para alamin natin kung ilan talaga ang bilang natin sa reserve force.
Aha.
Kasi meron tayong nakalagay dyan sa ating records, pero kung titignan natin doon sa actual pagbibilang, hindi siya tumutugma doon sa sa bilang na kailangan natin. Kasi meron po tayong layunin na yung reserve force natin ay mas marami dito sa regular force na kasalukuyang natin sa armed forces. So isa pa po yan na meron din po tayong inaano po bukod sa HCDR, yung ating mga RESCOM po ngayon ay nag-i-incline na rin sa warfighting activities. Kasi nakikita po natin yung mga situation ngayon na ang reserve force, although sila ay territorial sa mga lugar na kanilang kung saan sila nakabase ngayon, kailangan din po na matuto sila sa mga warfighting activities natin. So kung titignan nyo ang RESCOM ngayon, meron silang pinut up doon na mga facilities para enhance yung warfighting capabilities ng ating reserve force.
Kasi yung ready reserve actually should be deployable within 7 days.
Yes,
According to the...
it's mobilized.
Yes,
by
oo.
President.
Oo. And then, Colonel Ordonez, I've seen you with several other J9s in the past.
Yes.
Ano ang guidance ni ni J9 ngayon as far as his watch is concerned?
Okay. Napakaganda yung ni J9 ngayon kasi unang-una ang mga officers na tinatalaga kasi ngayon sa sa ganitong mga trabaho sa J9 ay hindi nila masyadong mag-aaral muna. Ibig sabihin na hindi nila alam yung tinatahak nilang maging trabaho sa RRA. Ngayon kay J9 ngayon na siya ang namumuno, meron po kaming ginagawa ngayon na yung pag-develop po ng parang specialty ng isang officer na bago ma-assign o ma-enhance, bago ma-assign sa ganitong trabaho, at least meron siyang knowledge o basic training muna bago maging official o maging maging administrator ng mga reservists natin. At maraming mga maraming programa na dapat naming tapusin na kagaya ng mga yung yung kasi meron po tayo yung section 14 po ngayon na yung kung paano yung sa registration at paano rin
You're talking about RA 7077?
Sa 7077
Sa
po
civil
to.
registry?
Oo.
Aha.
So isa po ito na pinapalakas natin kasi ito po sa pamamagitan ng programa na to, madadagdagan po yung ating mga reservists.
Aha.
Kasi through registration and eventually pag nalaman na natin kung ano yung mga able bodies na
Ito na yung kadre.
ito na po yung magti-training ng BCMT para maging reserve force pa sila. Kasi ito po yung yung kakulangan sa although yung mga nagiging reservists ay karaniwan ay galing sa ROTC. Pero ito po yung mga kumbaga out of school youth o yung hindi po nag-ROTC na pwedeng maging reservist.
Okay. Admiral Empedrad, etong Section 40, hindi ito napatupad dati, no?
Yes.
Sa RA 7077, no? What is the hope that civil registrars will start functioning, local governments will end up helping us on this?
Meron tayong pioneer project about this one. Yung sa Quezon City.
Okay.
So we engaged the Quezon City came up with si Mayor Herbert Bautista, who is also a brigade commander.
Yes.
He came up with the EO17
Okay.
to activate yung registrars nila and acceptance board.
Yes.
So this year, we are planning to register all able-bodied citizens of Quezon City ranging 18 to 25 years old.
Okay.
So when we identify them, then we will conduct basic citizens military training.
Aha.
Ito yung pag nag-graduate sila, they're one of the sources of our reserve force.
Aha.
This is a pioneer project,
Yes.
actually. First time na gagawin
Parang
natin.
pilot project ito, no?
Yes, sir. It's a
Oo.
mandatory training for all citizens 18 to 25 years old.
Aha.
So the mayor is very supportive on this one, and in fact yung gastos ng registration and acceptance board, which is supposed to be funded by the Department of National Defense, is supportahan mo na nila
Ng Quezon City.
ng Quezon City. And so once we identify them, then the armed forces through the Navy, Air Force, and the Army will train these identified citizens ranging from 18 to 25.
This is the section in RA 7077 which has not been affected, no?
Opo.
Nationwide dapat ito eh.
Dapat nationwide ho.
Oo.
But
What are we looking forward to? Okay, we have Quezon City. That is already by itself a great achievement,
opo.
no?
And I think city yung gustong mag-ano din. I think there is another city coming up who wants to duplicate this one.
Baka pwede Davao City naman. Baka pwede nating lapitan ang Davao City.
Yes.
Let's do it there.
With a meeting with brigade commanders before, and we will engage all the LGUs. Ganda sana kung natuloy na sana si ating Armed Forces Chief of Staff General Anyo as the ILG, because he's very
Supportive, yes.
supportive on the reservist force. So baka pag lumipat na siya, we can engage the ILGs to enforce itong mandatory training, military training.
Baka sa Davao, let's open our eyes and maybe we can go to Mayor Sara Duterte, and I'm sure she will be very supportive like her father.
Yes, sir. Probably I'll have a visit with the
Yeah.
Mayor of Davao, sir, and start this one, sir.
Oo.
Yes, sir.
Admiral Empedrad, no? Ang function niyo is tinatawag nating OTEM, no?
Yes, sir. It's
Oo.
even more than that. Actually, to develop, organize, train, equip, administer, maintain, and utilize our reserve force for to accomplish the mission of the Armed Forces of the Philippines. Kasi ang notion kasi na reserve force is not part of the armed forces is wrong. The armed forces is composed of two components, as mentioned by the Chief of Staff, the regular force and the reserve force.
Yes.
So the reserve force, we should continue to train them, to capacitate them, so that when they are mobilized, they are capable to do the functions that are required.
Yes. Kasi high casualty yan pag ill-trained.
In fact, Sir Eric, if you remember, the President just mobilized two unit of the reserve force. One battalion in Lanao del Norte, 1002nd, and one company in Misamis, 1005th, in line with this ongoing rebellion in Mindanao.
Okay, we're going to pause for a few reminders, and we'd like to ask you a question. No? Dun sa OTEM, develop including, where are we now in terms of national objectives as far as your mandate is concerned when we return?